Dharma, and this is going to be your daily tarot channeling, Lenormand, intuition. It is fairies, it is fun, it is tribe time. We all get together here. It's been slow the last couple of weeks. It's time to get back on that, focusing on the self and the growth and the all the wonderful things train. That's the train we're going to be riding, my friends. Okay, so for those of you who are new, welcome. So happy to see all of you. Let's see. I just did Cancer. Okay, the Cancer reading is up, but that is on members until YouTube processes it, and then everyone will get it. The moon is in Aries until sometime tonight, so first thing tomorrow morning we'll get up and do a moons. That's on members, so check us out over there. Plenty of yoga classes and meditations on that side as well. Do not have a schedule for the new studio starting next month. I'll let you know for the yoga. Readings are available at dharmajane.com. People were asking about the tarot decks. It's taking forever, but they are coming. We did a pre-sale. They're not for sale anymore. So if you got in, you got in. And now we're just waiting for them to show up at my house. What else? I think that's it for tribe news. I have no more news. So let's get right to it. Let us get right to it. We'll get out the fairies. Why not? Guides and angels from our tribe. Tell us something good. That stinking hope card is out. Gotta love the hope card. I've been using these cards forever. Quite literally forever. Oof. The Dark Lady. You know, when I see the Dark Lady, she always looks kind of mad. Like maybe she's not somebody that you should do the messing with. But it could also be because she talks about having, what says unconscious. But I think that might be more like subconscious. Like this one has the ability to change energy in any direction she wants. She can do the conjuring. She has the ability to call in what she wants. And she might be more powerful about it when she's emotional. And I kind of want to add a disclaimer that maybe one should not harness energy when you're full of emotion, but rather do it when you're in a calm state and you're focused and whatever. But this could be just somebody who is a powerful thinker, in the way that they think can make waves and make changes and what have you. This could be right around 2 o'clock. What time is it now? Oh, it is 2 o'clock. Somebody is cracked open like an egg. I've been seeing that several times when I get this. It feels like whoever this one is has absolutely, maybe it's seen through them, or look at her face and then look at their face. This one is raw, nervous, as fragile and thin as a leaf. And it feels like I'm on my way. Travel. It feels like the energy of come here. And they're like, I'm on my way. They pack a little bag and they're on their fucking way. I love it how both these people have things in their hands. You might know somebody that has like a pot belly, but they're really good at what they do. They could have red hair, or like really light color hair, but they have a match in their hand. They're a master maker. Maybe that's who you called in. And they're like, this is the one. This is the way. The two characters in this instance is she has absolutely grabbed a hold of somebody's soul and yanked on it. And was serious about it, whatever that means. So if you, in this time frame, find yourself thinking really hard about somebody, whatever you're thinking about, they're getting the hint. And these two people are now on each other's minds really hard. And it feels like there is a bright idea or a spark. It could also be he's got a bubble. That one has a flame. It's travel. It feels like I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way to something happiness today. This person is like a lone wolf. They are willing to enjoy the ride because they want to fix it. This is a complicated situation. It could be that the reason that this one is cracked wide open is because they did or said something stupid. And the dragon came out. I've seen dragon face. This one probably needs a Snickers at this point because she's gone into full dark lady mode. It feels like the moment on Maleficent when she loses her shit and screams into the sky and that green flame goes into the sky and King Stefan is in his castle and he knows that probably was not that whoops. That's my bad. I'll be there in fucking 20 minutes. But what do you expect from a biker? They're a lone wolf. It says lone wolf style. The lone wolf style. Impervious, a nonconformist. They stand up. They break rules. They have a brotherhood. They enjoy the ride. They love their freedom. They're an outlaw, a maverick. But they take swift action when they know that action needs to be taken. And this one that came with it said it's the trash panda. They know how to fix stuff. And it's like both of these cards here say adventure. So maybe you're going to go on an adventure, but it feels like I'm on my way. What is that song? Ball and Chain. Cross. A heroic effort. And the yoga. It feels like in the meantime somebody does a major woosah because she is Spitfire mad. Like crazy Spitfire mad. And we might need a moment to calm down. I can't see any of the comments. I feel weird being alone here. Wait 1 second. I'm going to open you guys up on my computer because I can't see what y'all are saying. I have to watch an ad for my own fucking video? No. There. Colby, hi! There's no comments on this one. What's up, beautiful waters? Sweetfire, Liz is here, Luella. There they are. Okay, I'm not alone. It says people are here, but I thought nobody was chatting. Of course you're chatting. You guys are all chatty Cathys. Okay, so what is it that happened that to now they're split open like an egg? I think they probably just made her mad because of the imagery that I'm getting with Maleficent and the Fury. Comes out like fucking Maleficent, but she's so mad. Marriage. Wow. Wheel of Fortune. The Broom. Well, whatever it was unpleasant. But one thing here I'm seeing, I always see about it, is that you don't want it. And then two of these cards say commitment. They probably said something kind of awful in regards to wanting a commitment or something like that. Only because that's what those two cards say, and the fact that she comes out as whole ass Kali Ma, gonna burn it down energy after that, it cracks them open. Like, whoops. So this Emperor takes quick action. And you wind up with a wish granted. And the hummingbird. What? So what am I saying here? They are sorry. That was probably not a very nice thing to do or something like that. This could all be very simple. This could be just somebody at work who snapped at you, or you know what I mean? It's daily tarot. So the way that I channel is people or things that you might hear around you, the energy that's around you. So if you're someone who is watching tarot to get information about someone that you want to hear about, that's not how I channel. I channel what you actually experience. And it always sounds like a love story. In this case, it probably is. Specifically, an advanced enough relationship to where it's kind of like a marriage. Is a marriage. And whatever this quick action that they take shocks you. Because maybe they aren't a person who takes quick action and fixes things. Maybe they're just not that. Why is that shocking? Because Justice and Nine of Cups. They correct the situation. And you're happy with the outcome. It's just they're a fucking puffed out rooster. They just... Didn't we get something like that on the moons where a person was the sea witch and they had the salt and pepper hair? Did you watch the moons? Where they were a sea witch, that was the name of the card, but they were made out of a jelly. It was like a half person, half jellyfish. And their jellyfish tentacles are really long. And when they're emotional, their tentacles wave around and they're not necessarily intending to sting you, but if you get too close to the jellyfish man, solid chance you're going to get stung. And it looks like you got stung, and it didn't hurt you as much as it absolutely infuriated this one, and she lit up green like Maleficent when she's pissed. Will somebody put a gif of that on the nest so people can see what I'm talking about? That moment of fury when she loses her fucking mind, and then King Stefan is in his own castle like, oh, what's on now? Like, I probably shouldn't have done that. And so they do something to realign the scales, however that works out. Okay. Could just be a conversation. It doesn't have to be. You want to know what really chaps my ass? What's up, Sandra? Hi, Laura B. Yeah, you really should know not to piss off a raven. We tend to lose our shit. Okay, the healer. Someone or something is coming in during this time frame to do the healing. It's a passage, like a portal. They initiate. You might know somebody who's kind of grumpy. They're perplexed about you. They might pace back and forth. And you're just sitting there like, you might see them several times. This might be like 5 or 6 o'clock or something. But they are vexed. Somebody could be sitting outside, minding their own business. And somebody's getting more and more perplexed the more they see you, or there's and then it feels like they get themselves worked up. It feels like pacing back and forth, giving you the stink eye every time they pace. And then they pounce. This is your stupid fawn. Ecstasis and communication. It's like they have to give themselves a pep talk. They want to say stuff. They want to talk to you, but they're like, it feels like they have to, and you can feel it. You're like, if you're sitting outside and you live in a small town or something like that, somebody could pass by like 5 or 6 times. And you're like, what the fuck is going on? And it feels like they're doing it, and it doesn't even necessarily have to be on purpose. They might have to do something around where you are, and every time they pass there you are. And it's making them more and more and more vexed. Because how dare you sit there all luscious and hot and whatever, and then they reach out, and it surprises the fuck out of you for sure. Which I don't know why, they're your fawn. Tell me about the communication. This is an emperor who has a serious amount of willpower. Except for when it comes to you. That feels very, very, very important for you to remember. Taurus, magnets, dynamite, excitement, passion, all of this stuff. Fireworks, passion, happy, you keep getting all these Wheel of Fortune cards and several passion cards. So it could be somebody just can't stand it anymore. Like they have to have some of that. Why are they so grumpy? Train. This man. Because you're like a rabbit hole. And you're already in one way or another like imprinted with this person. You guys already have some kind of love affair. It feels like they thought they had moved on from you. And there you are again. And now it's like starting back over from the beginning. So, and there's the communication card keeps coming up because I think that that's the important thing. Whatever it is that they say here. Other than all of the passion and the excitement and the whatever. They've just been watching you. Six of Cups. But it's like they keep getting signs and synchronicities that it is you. And they thought that they put the nail in this. And then there you are, saying sweet shit as the Empress. They see you as Temperance. It's like they want to... They get overcome. They don't care anymore about whatever happens. They want to chase the white rabbit. This is a King of Swords. It feels like they're overcome. They want to chase the white rabbit. And Queen of Swords. Okay, so what happens with these two people? This Empress. And there's Leo. The Star. They talk to you. They show up and they tell you several things. What is the white rabbit? What's that? The return. They are never going to get enough of you. Somebody may have seen a picture of you in like a swimsuit or something or looking really good. And that just started the whole thing back over. Six of Cups. And it feels like a flood back to them, and now they can't think about anything else. Okay, so you might be like on the computer or sitting back looking at something with a circle on it. You're just looking. You're sitting at home, kind of feeling bad. And then they show up. There is a baby to be had here between you and this person, like an actual baby. Ace of Wands. And it feels like you see their message and you're like, because you want to feels like you want to. But you might be kidding yourself. And they're like, I know this little place. We can have a beer. Feels like beer is specific. And you're like, and it feels like a like jumping into water, because that's what the white rabbit is. Like, what would it be like if we didn't chase the white rabbit and we just hung out with the white rabbit? What would that be like? I bet you they're cool and would take you to magic tea parties and shit. The Tower. That surprises you. And you're like, I would love to do that. Ten of Cups, Ace of Wands. Feels like I'll pick you up at 2. Feels like maybe even plans for the next day. And the Star. That's the wish granted. So it feels like this person or entity or whoever it is shows up several times with stink face because they're psyching themselves up to talk to you or to get you to what's up, Melanie? I think their desire to give you what you want surprises you. But you're like, why do you have to psych yourself out just to talk to me? That's a little extra. All right, overnight. So somebody's having a change of viewpoint. Someone that watches you. This is a swan of yours. This person would like to see you. Like see you. And it feels gentle. Shy even. I don't necessarily know that this is the same person. I don't know. It feels gentle and like something happens over the internet, but let's get the deviant out because it feels a little off. Strength. I just heard, I don't have the strength to stay away from you anymore. You're like, what's that? What do you say? You're the Emperor. The Star. Because they're being like super gentle. They're having a change of viewpoint. This could be like a rock me gently moment. They're being gentle with you. Almost like you're a fragile little flower that they don't want to break. And that isn't necessarily a bad thing for someone to be gentle with you. That's not a bad thing, but it might. That's my point. She's looking at them like, it could be, they could have like really pronounced nostrils and earrings and like really rad hair. But they are, it feels like petting and just loving on. It feels loving. I'm like, why is there no joke? It's way more gentle than you would ever imagine coming from this person. And the way that they're like caressing you and looking at you and you're being all Emperor and Empress with them. 6 of Cups. It feels like nothing could... Ace of Cups. There isn't much more that could be more perfect than that. The whole thing is kind of perfect. And it gives you hope. They're just... 9 of Cups. It's almost like you rub the genie in the bottle the right way. And you are, it feels important to them to like treat you like a doll, like a precious doll. They just want you to feel cared for, if that makes any sense. They like it and they want you to like it too. I don't know how else to explain that. And they don't really care what anybody else has to say about it. All right. This is going to be right before the next tarot story. We will be back tomorrow. Let us consult the wad. Let's see what it has to say. 9 of Swords, the Chariot. King of Cups. So somebody has a surprise for you. Don't exactly know what it is, but it feels like a surprise. And they hope you like it. It's a healing gift or something like that. It doesn't feel shady. It feels like a surprise. Something like, I know what you did last night, or I don't really know. What is the surprise? It's like sudden options to co-create. It's an olive branch is what it is. I want to show you something. I want to show you. It's to announce their deep commitment. I feel like they want to prove it. And it makes you really, really, really happy you got the beaver. All right. I'm drained. I saw that your fancy car got smashed up, Colby. I saw that. Please, half the time these things resonate for me is stuff I see on TV. All right. I just heard the house on the hill. Justice. 7 of Wands. 2 of Cups. What is that right there? The gavel. The deal made. The deal gets made during this time frame. About a new beginning. And it comes into fruition like when August or when fall hits. So that's September 21st. The deal is made during this time frame. All right, but that was more than one card, so let's for real get one card. See the patterns and choose love. So I think that that's really important because it does look like one of the repeated things that I saw in the readings that we did just now is that there's a person who isn't intending to hurt you. That's not their intention, and they want to be nice to you, and they want to be there. They want to show up. So that's the pattern you should be noticing, not negative patterns. Okay? So I'm going to leave that there. The Cancer reading will be live whenever YouTube releases it. And I'm going to do Leo next. I'm going to try to go in a circle if I can. Okay? So until next time, you guys have a good one. Bye-bye.